What's up, fight fans? All right, Josh Hokit looks like he can fight just as much as he talks, with a fucking fight of the decade, already fight of the year, probably solidified fight of the year against Curtis Blaydes, in a fight where, he had nothing to lose. But guys, before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. Help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it, Josh Hokit passes a massive test over the number 5 Curtis Blaydes, going out there, and if it wasn't for his hot start, I'm not really sure if he would have gotten the victory, because as the fight went on, Curtis was really able to slow the fight down. But the accumulation, the damage, and the speed that Josh Hokit had in that first round put so much damage on Curtis Blaydes, he just wasn't really able to fully recover from that point. Even though he had massive moments of success, almost put Josh Hokit out a few times, but I feel like he was just too damaged at that point to really string anything together too much to really just put him away. You know, those extended combinations, right? Where even Hokit, he was throwing 4, 5, 6 punch combinations at one point. It was like, holy shit, this guy is here to stay. And now, probably going to be number 5, right? Curtis Blaydes is probably going to drop to number 6. Earned the fight against Derek Lewis at the White House. So now he's going to have to defend his number 5 spot against the former title challenger in Derek Lewis, you know, the Black Beast, on the biggest stage, the White House card. But Josh Hokit, he definitely has the vibe, the confidence to not let those bright lights get to him. It shows that he wants that. It's obvious he wants that type of attention, right, with the character that he's kind of brought along with him. And it's what he's needed to get him this fight against Curtis Blaydes. And now closed mouths don't get fed, right? And Josh Hokit, doesn't matter how cringy you are, the UFC, they're desperate for stars, right? But the thing is with Josh Hokit, he has the skill to match, clearly. He proved it here against Curtis Blaydes in a win-win situation for Josh, because if he lost to Curtis Blaydes. If he won, he fucking beat Curtis Blaydes, right, as an unranked guy. Curtis had everything to lose here, so we have to give Curtis some props here for even taking the fight. Big risk, low reward, right? But at the end of the day, I think even in defeat, Curtis still gained hype losing to an unranked guy. I think now we just know how good Josh Hokit really is. It has nothing to really say that how bad Curtis Blaydes may be. I think Curtis Blaydes has really only upped his stock, upped his hype, and now nobody can really call him boring, right? He showed great heart, will, determination. He was there. He even said, I forgot what post it was, but he said, empty the clip, threw out the gun. Fucking, like, perfect example. Just bah, 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 bah. Fucking toss the gun, just keep going, right? That's exactly what happened in this fight. The boys just fucking unloaded the clip. And, the true winners of this fight was the fans. Everybody won. Everybody fucking won in this fight. But now with Josh Hokit, here's the real question, right? You have the fight against Derek Lewis, which I think is a fight he wins. I think speed is going to be the key in that fight. And I think that he is just going to, I think he's younger, more athletic. I think explosiveness. I'm now a believer in the skill set of Josh Hokit. I think Derek Lewis he can beat. But once that happens, you got Pereira and Gane coming up. You have Sergey Pavlovich. You have Alexander Volkov. Who else do you have at heavyweight? I know I'm missing people. I know I'm missing one guy. But anyways, like, you have some guys in the heavyweight division that I'm not sure that Josh Hokit can get past, but I'm still interested to see how it plays out. And that just goes to show it the shtick that Josh Hokit has brought along with him. But now, this is where I might lose you. I'd like to see him tone it down like 50%. Because I think I like that he has a character. I just don't like how far he's gone with it. I felt like this whole fight week was just annoying. Every time that he spoke, I turned his interview off. I was ready for the fight, but when it came to his interviews, I turned it off. I didn't care. And I might lose you guys on that one, right? Which is fair. I just hate the gimmicky shit. But if he turned it down like 50%, I would be way more on ball and way more on par with what he's doing, because I get what he's doing. And I think it's a nicer version of what Colby Covington did in the past. I think it's a different version of what Chael Sonnen executed so perfectly. But hey, we have a star, possible star within the UFC. We'll see how long how bright his star shines for. I'm curious to see, but he definitely got himself the biggest, his biggest fight on the biggest stage against a massive opponent in Derek Lewis. As for Curtis Blaydes, back to the drawing board. I think the UFC should give him, a nice favorable matchup next. I think that, I think in the UFC there really shouldn't be no favorable matchups, but he really did them a favor on even accepting this fight. He did not have to do so. So take some time off, let your face heal. Broken orbital, probably broken nose and jaw, so took some damage. But nonetheless, take some time off. I think that's my only suggestion. But guys, what do you guys think of Josh Hokit? What do you guys think of Curtis Blaydes? What do you guys think of the fight? What do you guys think of the futures of both fighters? That's going to do it for today. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.